Okay, so we're going to talk about cloth diapers and diapering. This is Isaiah. He is 2.5 months old. Hi! And I'm going to change his diaper. What I'm using right now, I'm going to try to show you a couple different options for cloth diapering and the ones that I've tried, because I've tried several. Hello, sweet baby. And so we're going to talk about some of the ones that I've tried and what I liked about each of them and what I didn't like. So we're going to talk first about the G diapers. This is the first one I tried. I've tried cloth diapers. I've used cloth diapers with my other children. These are the G diapers. These ones are the first cloth ones I've tried with this one. My other children I use cloth diapers for, but I use the standard ones with the pants, which I'll talk about later. G diapers, you have an insert, a plastic piece here that just kind of snaps in. See? You've got your plastic and it snaps in here. And you take out the plastic. When you wash them and this, you separate them all. And you put this in with the soft side facing out. So these are a little bit small for him at this point. But so G diapers, the way that they go on is you put the G should go in the front. So I'm going to put it with the back side down. And you cover up the front. You undo that. I have the laundry tabs fastened, so I'm going to unhook those. I'm going to put these, just hook them, they're Velcro. So I'm going to just use the basic Velcro here. And I'm going to what a G diaper looks like on here. Now what I found with the G diapers is that for a boy they don't work all that great. They tend to leak right along in here and around in here, and sometimes they totally, completely miss the absorbent insert. But they fit really nicely around the legs rather. That's what I like. I like that they fit around the legs real well. And this looks pretty comfortable, except he's a little chunky and these are a little small for him because they're not the ones I'm using right now. So that's what I found about with them. However, if you've gotten these and you don't like them, you can resell them on eBay. Some people really like them, and I suspect they work much better for girls. But yes, as I said, sometimes he just completely misses the diaper. So they don't hold all that well. I didn't like that with the G diapers. So we're going to review some more diapers. So the next ones, well, while we're over here, these are your standard trifolds or prefold diapers. These ones are a diaper service diaper. I really like how thick they are and how well they hold together. These are from my last child, and you can see they still look brand new. I also like, as far as that kind of diaper, I like these. These are bigger. They are also pre-folds. They're thinner. These are a little stained, but they hold up real well also. The ones you buy from Babies R Us, most of them are not so great. This is what those ones, the first ones I showed you, look like after about 10 years. 6 children. These ones I got used from, and the lady who I got them from had one child. So you can see a hole here. But see, they hold up real well to many washings. So those are cheaper options. With these, you could use, well, I'll show you that next. We are going to take a standard pre-fold here with a cover, and we'll show you how those work. Okay, now with the pre-fold, what you do is you actually fold it this way. 1, 2, so it's sitting like that before you try and put it on. I'm going to put this on him and turn this back on. Okay, now this is the larger pre-fold that I showed you earlier. I folded that again. It has the seams. I guess that's why they call it pre-folds, because they're not really folded. But as a regular during the day, you can just leave it like this. I've been using the smaller ones here since my child is bigger, as a doubler for if he's going to sleep or something. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do right now. I'm just going to fold this inside, and just like that. So we have one smooth surface here. Okay, so I take this is a little extra, fold it under, and I fold it at the top here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unfold the back, and I'm going to pin it. I'll show you what it looks like. when it's done. Okay, so now this is what it looks like when it's done. You see we have the pins, and we have the back part folded up, and it's secured around the leg. Now with a diaper like this, they do work very well. This is your standard diaper. It's your least expensive, generally your least expensive option. And you can get them just about anywhere. A lot of times you're going to need a cover, and in order to prevent leakage, which is never fun. And so you have lots of different options on that. You have the standard Gerber ones, which are the white plastic ones that everybody's mother used if they used cloth diapers, and those last about 2 to 3 washes and line dries before they fall apart, which I don't prefer, obviously. Now, my favorite of the ones that I've tried of covers are these. These are Thirsties. This is the standard green. See, Thirsties. And this is a small. This goes up to about 18 pounds, I believe. And I'll show you how that goes on here in just a moment. Okay, now you see we have the Thirsties on. And a very cute baby. Hello, sweet baby. Hi, baby. You having fun? You being sweet and wonderful? Yes. So, that's what this fits on. This fits on real nicely around the legs. See? Also, let us see. Fits well around the legs. And it holds real well. I like this for sleeping. And it will generally hold through the night, and I won't end up with a big wet spot on the mattress when we wake up, or a very wet baby who's crying and telling me all about it at 3 a.m. And he pees a lot. So this works well. And here I'll show you some other options for covers. This is a Gerber cover. It has the Velcro on the front, just like the other Thirsties do. It has a supposedly waterproof liner here. I think it's what is it made out of? Nylon. It's not all that waterproof. And it has an inner liner, which is, I believe, polyester. This one's old. This one I used for one of my other children. It holds okay. It's not amazing, but I'll show you how it goes on. Okay, and that's what that looks like when you've got it on. See, I've got it adjusted on the front. These are kind of curved and messy because, as I said, this has gone through a couple kids. Oh, we're getting unhappy with this game. We'll have to feed you and we'll continue. Alright, now we're back to this. Okay, so we're back to our regular standard prefolds. Now, the thing that you'll notice about these, other than my 2-year-old throwing a fit, someone must have taken his toy. The thing that you'll notice about these is that they're very bulky, especially when they're doubled like this. And it's really hard to fit like pants and shorts or whatever over these. This is why I've started looking at other options, because of the bulk. I don't like the bulk. It's a pain. But there's a really neat trick if you do decide to go this route with the pins that a friend of mine showed me. If you take them and you run the part that's going to go through the diaper here, if you run it along your scalp before you put it in there, it gets a little bit of the oils from your hair, from your head, and it runs through the diaper much more smoothly. Otherwise, you kind of have to work it through, and it's kind of a pain. Much faster that way. Alright, other covers. Let's take a look. Now, a lot of them are very much like the Thirsties. I think the Thirsties are, they seem to hold better than most of these. But I'm going to go through another one. These ones are Bummies. These ones I've had for 10 years. So I don't know if they, what kind of condition they make them in now. But here's what they look like. They look very much like the Gerbers. They also leak. So I wouldn't necessarily go with those. You can also use some of the other options that are probably, I think these are called pocket diapers. This is a fuzzy Bunz. And I was told when I bought these that they would fit just about any baby. They kind of adjusted. Not so much. This one does. The other one, the elastic, I got them secondhand, and the elastic was not so great, worn out. But I'll show you how these work too, because they fit on top of these. Or you can, I think, my general idea is that you're supposed to stuff it with a diaper in here. See, the hand is in here. It's a diaper puppet. But I think basically what you're supposed to put inside here is something very similar to this. This is a G diaper insert, which I like their inserts. They're very absorbent. And, I've heard that if you actually double them, or if you use a prefold inside the G diaper covers, they work very nicely. I've tried that. It did not work for my child. I suspect that maybe it might work okay for a girl. For this boy, it does not. They do not aim in the same spot every time. So I would not recommend them for boys personally, but every baby is built differently. So I'll show you how the fuzzy Bunz works with this in the middle. Okay, so here's the insert that I'm going to use. Most of these diapers come with very similar looking inserts, so I don't really feel the need to switch between one or the other. Insert, I'm going to stuff it into the pocket and smooth it out, and I'll show you how this one goes on. Okay, now as we can see, we have a whole row of snaps across the top here and across the bottom, so this should be adjustable. What I found for my child with the fuzzy Bunz is that, well, this is hard to do one-handed. It tends to be a little bit too big for him. It didn't quite stay on very nicely, even with the smallest setting. And he weighs about 16, 17 pounds maybe. If I can snap this. It's easier to do with two hands. Hold on. Okay, now a friend of mine, she loves these things. I think they're pretty cool. They work like that, or you can use a prefold under them. They're not as bulky. The elastic along the waist, along the bands here, does tend to wear out. So they're all right. One of our friends when I was trying this on him, we were talking about how it's called a fuzzy Bunz, and he was saying, "Yeah, my buns are fuzzy too. I look like Pan from the waist down." So every time I see this, I think of this particular individual with Pan legs. Thank you for that mental image. Lovely. Anyway, things I don't want to think about, and now I've shared them with you. Ha ha. Okay, the next one we're going to look at here in my pile of diapers of various kinds is the baby hinds. Okay. Baby hinds. Now these have the snaps across the top, which are nice, and these are adjustable. They're supposed to fit. They've got snaps inside too. They're supposed to fit from I think 8 to 35 pounds. Here's the insert here for that. So I think it's, what is that called? I don't remember. Anyway, it's one that basically, a doubler. That's what it's called, a doubler. It's when you double up. So this is an actual diaper. This is not a cover. And it actually requires a cover. Now this is made out of, this one's 70% bamboo, 30% organic cotton, so it's very cool ingredients. The newer ones are made out of 60% bamboo, 10% I believe polyester, and 20% or 30% organic cotton. So I'm going to show you how these fit on. It's pretty cool. Okay, now this is how these fit on. See, they're nice and they've got an elastic along here, and they kind of stick out a little bit there and here. They're really cute. They're pretty adjustable. However, I've noticed, over we go, tummy time. Oh, nice. For this one, comes right up out of his bum. Nice. Poo just, yeah, not so great. And at $23.50, it requires an additional cover. Great. Just what I want to do. Spend $23.50 for a very cool diaper that requires another expensive cover. However, I could use this with my Thirsties cover, which runs about, how much did this run? $17? Nice. So what we have, a $40 diaper. Very nice. It better be nice for 40 bucks. Yeah, expensive. I didn't think it was worthwhile. I think that this is not a very good value. But you can get all of these on eBay and get a better price, but still, these are not cheap, and they require a cover. That's kind of my beef with them, plus they spew poo out of the back if your baby has a bum like mine. So, this is not my favorite.